Chlorum, e pluribus unum. They changed it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. This is the second time this season that these NFC rivals will square off, and it promises to be a good one. It always is when these two divisional foes get together, especially the second time around when there's a score to settle from game one. It's the Packers going up against the Vikings. With that, let's get out to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with this Week 10 matchup.
All right, Larry, it's one of the new jewels of the NFL, no doubt, as you get a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. First carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he's brought down 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a Minnesota first down.
It should go without saying that anytime you run the football well and gain a nice chunk of yardage, that means the offensive line did their job and did it really well. But let's give them a little more credit than that, because all week long, offensive line meetings, they're going over adjustments, counters, when line shifts, all those things that go along with it. And yet, you still have to be physical. And that's what they did on the first play.
Four down. Let's go. Two jet. Set. 180. Two jet.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a second down. Here's the offense, and when you talk about this offense, you certainly have to talk about all-day AP, Adrian Peterson.
Does not shy away from contact. Also has the speed to go the distance. It's the rare combination that you get from one of the great runners of all time in the NFL. 2,000 yards every year is the goal. I never bet against him.
Bridgewater now on second down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Mike Daniels continues to get better and better with each year. A nice run stopper inside.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. On third down, Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's Tom Hackett now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at it. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Peterson alone in the backfield. Second down, Bridgewater. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's third down. Third down and 5. Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. And it's fourth down.
That's a really fine play there, because anytime you see a comeback route, that means you cannot just stay in one spot and make a play on the ball. You've got to move your feet and move with the receiver, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Tom Hackett now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is fielded at the 7. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's the offensive unit coming out onto the field in just a moment. Randall Cobb, very good at wideout.
Went to college to be a quarterback. Discovered his talents couldn't be limited to one position. He's a 1,000-yard receiver every year for his quarterback.
Again, it's Lacy. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Smart approach there, using the run to pick up the first. And that was a defensive setup they prepared for this week, knowing that keeping it on the ground was the best way to attack it.
And that means also that they're able to read them pretty well. All the things they prepared for, when they get to the line of scrimmage, they see it in pre-snap recognition and know exactly how to attack based on their planning and preparation.
So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line. Adams the man in motion right. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Packers. Richard Rodgers, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. And the Packers add on to their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Vikings. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Here's Bridgewater. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A 2nd down throw. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. Second down fumble. Now the offense needing to do something here on 3rd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back near the goal line, Bridgewater forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Here's Tom Hackett now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought,
Eddie Lacy, see you later. Touchdown, Packers. Eddie Lacy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
they've got to find a way to get the